Hey everybody, Alyssa here, and this week is our final week for third eye chakra stones, so working with the clairvoyance. Next week we are getting into the crown chakra crystals and kind of working more with the other realms. That crown chakra is our connection to the subtle energy and the universe around us and all the other realms around us. So as we keep moving on, things are going to start blending and connecting together a little bit more. But for this week, our final crystal is actually Labradorite. And Labradorite, I want to get the good shine on there for you guys to see it. It has to hit the light just right to get it. But this one's got like a nice blue sheen to it. And then this one has got some more of a peachy pink sheen. It almost looks like a sunset. And this one came from one of the Enchanted Crystal unboxings, and it's kind of cool. I like this one. I like the different sheens that come out of them. So this is a brilliant, brilliant crystal, you guys, for scrying and visioning. So this is why I put it with the third eye chakra crystals, because it's really, really helpful for visioning. And if you are not familiar with what scrying is, it is looking into an object. You know, you have soft eyes and you're looking into this object and you're looking for things to present themselves to you. So you can get words, animals, people, pictures, whatever. It's a form of divination to look at future potentials. So these crystals, the Labradorite is very helpful for that, because the sheen can almost kind of be hypnotic in a way and kind of draw you into that place and kind of help you see that a bit better. To me, this is a crystal of the mystics. This is a crystal that people, if you are kind of drawn to the esoteric, you're drawn to the metaphysical, you're drawn to that kind of the mysteries. I feel like Labradorite kind of calls to those people. So I always say it's kind of the crystal of the mystics. But also, I feel a strong connection to Merlin with Labradorite. So that's also why I consider it the stone of the mystics. The very magical Merlin himself. I feel a connection with this. And with that, I want to say that this is a good crystal to use for magical work, especially because I feel that partnership with Merlin, so I've used it for my own magical work. Let's see here. So let me just move into my journey for you guys. Oh, before I do that, this to me is like the male version of Rainbow Moonstone. So Rainbow Moonstone is very feminine. The Labradorite has that kind of magical sheen like the Rainbow Moonstone does, but it's just more of a masculine energy. So they're a great pair to have together on your altar or in your space where you keep your crystals. And this journey was kind of more of like an astro traveling, I guess, and just connecting to the Labradorite itself. It was just more of like a connection to the crystal of Labradorite, and it is helpful for astral traveling. So if you're the type of person who wants to bring that more of that into your meditations or your journeys, Labradorite's helpful for that. And so you could also pair that with the amethyst we just talked about last week to help you with the astro traveling. So these third eye crystals, again, are starting to get into that crown chakra. They kind of, once you get into this space of the psychic senses, you know, things start kind of melding and working in unison with something else. So it's all going to be from here on out just like a whole row of just psychic crystals. So the words I heard from Labradorite were, "I am a stone of visioning. I hold mirrors in time within my memory, and as the light strikes just right, a glimpse into time you can see. Be careful not to get trapped in the house of mirrors. Be grounded and present when journeying with me, as many potentials lie before you." And so I thought that was very perfect for the scrying, the visioning, that kind of looking into the mirror and seeing what is being presented to you. But also, do not get trapped into it. Do not like fall into the illusions as well, which I really felt was like, it was kind of funny that it's like, oh yay, I can help you with so many things, but don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in that house of mirrors. Don't get stuck in that illusion. So, very helpful for psychic work, but also, be responsible while using it and stay grounded. I don't think it's necessarily going to hurt you, but, when you're opening up to looking at all the potentials and all the energy and stuff, it can be a little bit overwhelming. So just make sure you stay grounded and, you know, keep yourself in a state of not just falling into those illusions, but just kind of look and see what's being presented and then step back out. So I believe that's it. Oh, I wanted to say each color flash kind of holds a different energy, and I do not know specifically like which color flash would represent what. So that I cannot share because I just really don't know. I'm trying to get it to shine that blue again. There it is. So connect with your Labradorites, you guys, and you know, definitely like show me some pictures. I love Labradorite so much. They're such cool crystals, and you know, let me know if you notice if you have one that's like a really rich, deep blue like mine, and you felt a different connection versus like the soft peachy pink one, you know, different connection. It's always really cool to work with Labradorite, at least in my experience. Working with these two specifically, I feel like this one is much stronger and much more grounding and very powerful, whereas this one's a little bit softer, but it's still that masculine crystal. So yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. Share your experiences. How have these third eye chakra crystals worked for you lately? I would love to hear from you. And then next week we are starting our crown chakra crystals. So yay, 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 yay. So I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon.